Joining us now, Jefferies analyst Sheila Kahyaoglu. Sheila, industry-wise, do you think this deal easily goes through because it's so small and these aren't the biggest players, or is it going to get scrutiny?
I'm no expert, but I would think, given what we're seeing with JetBlue and Spirit, we're going to probably see some scrutiny. The discussion yesterday that Alaska and Hawaiian hosted didn't really focus on fares, which has been one of the DOJ's primary complaints in the other big merger in this space. So I think that's yet to be seen if this passes a regulatory hurdle. But from a destination perspective, the overlap is not as significant. Clearly, this seems like more of a complementary West Coast transcontinental airline in the making rather than something else. And in a
post-COVID environment where Maui has had the tragedy and the struggles that it has, does all of that factor in? How has that affected the industry, even the likes of Southwest, which I think also has some Hawaii business?
Back to our Southwest sell rating, underperform rating here. One of the things Southwest is facing, and it's not only to Southwest, is price fare declines. It's seeing double-digit fare declines in Q3 and into Q4. We're seeing that across the low-cost carriers. One of the things Southwest is doing prior to the pandemic, just a few months before, it opened up its Hawaii routes. And Southwest tries to become profitable in a region over 3 years. They expect it to take 2 additional years because of the pandemic. But what they've done is come in and flooded the Hawaii market with lower fares to excite customers and get them on board, which has obviously created some price compression in that Hawaii market. So given Alaska coming in with Hawaiian, this is Hawaii's clear strategy. And I think it's overall a strategy. As United CEO Scott Kirby pointed out at the beginning of the year, it now seems very ominous that he did this, but he said the industry structure is changing, and basically you need to get bigger in order to offset cost increases as well as price pressures, which I don't think anybody anticipated in the beginning of the year. So that's why we're seeing the consolidation in the lower tier airlines.
Yeah, Sheila, it's great to see you. I mean, what's interesting to me, Alaska Air fell 14% on this deal. Investors clearly didn't like it or didn't like the price point that they're willing to pay. And then, to your point, Southwest actually finished the day up 2%. Is there actually more consolidation to be had? Are there companies that are still out there that could be takeover targets, or we could actually see some sort of deal, even if it's not a merger, some sort of key strategic partnership or the like?
I'm not sure there's a buyer out there for Southwest as we think about their network. But, I think the deal in terms of what drove Alaska's share prices, they're acquiring it for 19 times 2024 EBITDA. That's almost a commercial aftermarket multiple, not an airline multiple, which tends to be sub 5 times EBITDA. So I think just the multiple and where Hawaiian started the year in terms of the share price performance has had, earnings revisions have been massively downward, and that's why the share price reactions is as we've seen it today.